Welcome, everybody. As Megan said, welcome to Creating a Modern Efficient Lab with LIMS. My name is Michael Barkin. I am the CSOL's quality head and also technical lead for lab informatics selections. I've executed over 20 laboratory informatics selections. I've also worked with validation documentation, user requirements, functional requirements, etc. I've created and executed validation test scripts, resolving discrepancies, and authored enterprise SOPs. My industrial experience within the laboratory is over 20 years in FDA regulated industry, although add to that 7 more years of consulting for many different pharmaceutical companies. I have my master's in chemistry. I've trained in GMPs, 21 CFR Part 11, and I'm a Microsoft certified system administrator. I have been working in laboratories for many, many years with many, many different types of systems. I've been a global system administrator for both enterprise systems and smaller benchtop systems. And I've been involved in change controls and CAPAs for those systems as well. So today's agenda, what we're going to discuss is what can a consultant do for you before and during an informatics selection? What role might they play? How will they help you accomplish your goals for selecting the right system? We're going to talk about collection of lab data and documenting and improving your current processes. We're going to discuss how system requirements play into the system selection. We're going to talk about how what ends up happening when you invite a vendor in and you don't have requirements, and what are the potential pitfalls for that. We're going to go through the request for proposal process, as well as what to expect when you have the vendors come in and do guided demos to show you their system. A guided demo is very different from having them do their sales pitch, because a guided demo, you have to confirm and make sure that they meet your requirements through documented scripts. We're going to talk about scoring, which is the tabulated data, and how the overall selection takes place. We're going to talk about the roadmap to get to the solution, approximately how long it takes, and to accomplish the tasks, etc. And we're going to also talk about a little bit about the implementation. This webinar should take approximately 40 minutes thereabouts, but again, we want to leave open at the end for a lot of questions. So, what can a consultant do for you? Well, consultants have a lot of experience with many different types of laboratory systems, LIMS, etc. The important thing is to find a consultant that's LIMS agnostic, meaning that they don't have a vested interest in any one LIMS, but they have good relationships with all of the vendors. And they'll help you determine the system that's right based upon your requirements. The guide for this will be based upon your vendor, based upon the client's needs. So whatever needs you have in generation of your requirements will guide the vendors on what they need to show you in the solution. When they show you this solution, you score it and you can make a data-driven decision. In addition to that, some collateral or peripheral benefits are you can have workflows generated for your new systems that show you what your efficiencies are. It can show you what you're doing now. and what your efficiencies are created within those workflows. And this documentation will fully document your process. And again, a good consultancy has experience with many, many different vendors, because what you want is you want to bring somebody in who can better understand your process and then appropriately match it up with vendors that have potential to meet those requirements.